everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today we're going to do a cook with me, and I love doing the cook with me's because then I can try something new and share it with you, and hopefully it turns out great so we can both make it again together. So today we are making steak hoagies, and I don't know about you, but I love them. So I'm going to turn you around, I'm going to show you the ingredients that I'm using today, and then we're going to throw together dinner because I'm starving. So thumbs up if you like these types of videos. Don't forget to leave me some comments below, and if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. I think I have a little bit of fun over here on my channel, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of upcoming videos when I post them. So with that said, let's get to cooking. Okay, so today's recipe is just calling for a few ingredients, so that's really good. We're going to be starting off, I have some water, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on our pan. I'm going to go ahead and put some water in it just to keep everything from sticking. I probably should have sprayed it, which I had my spray out here, but since I already poured my water in here, guess what? We're going to forego the spray. Always easier to clean up if you spray your pan, but that's okay. These pans are awesome and they'll clean up very, very easy. Now, the steak that I'm using today is this. It's the beef shaved steak. This one is going to be, I don't know how many. Oh, it's going to be 3 SmartPoints. I did have it written down. So 3 SmartPoints for 2 ounces. And that should be just plenty to throw together on a hoagie. So with that, I am adding in some green peppers, and there's a layer of onions underneath there too. I had prepped these on my meal prep Sunday video. I'll put that one below. I'll just put a little link below so you can watch that if you haven't watched that one yet. And I'm going to season them with just some Canadian steak seasoning. You can use any type of steak seasoning for that. And then of course, hoagie buns. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be having these 5-point hoagie buns or if I'm going to grab a hot dog bun for 3 points and save some points, but we'll make that decision once we get there. So let's go ahead and start throwing together this recipe so that we can get dinner on the table. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to open our package, grab some tongs, and this is super, looks super thin sliced. So we're just going to go ahead and throw this right into our pan. I'm going to try to shake some of that off so that it's not in big clumps. It's almost like as thin as roast beef. I wasn't sure, I've never bought this before, but I thought it would be perfect to use. Plus, again, it was kind of an impulse buy. It was on sale, and I'm like, bet you that would make really good steak hoagies. So there we go. All right, so we've got that in the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some seasoning on it, and I'm almost thinking that since it's so thin, I may just go ahead and throw the veggies in that and just stir fry this all together. I think that might be our best bet. So I'm gonna shake in some seasoning. And I think I am. I'm just gonna toss everything in. Now we are gonna have some cheese with this, but I'll show you the cheese just before we get ready to put them on the bun so that you can see the exact cheese that I'm using today. All right, so with that said, I'm gonna give you one quick look at my pan. There you go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let this start to simmer. I'm gonna throw a lid on it, and when it starts to simmer a little bit, I'll come back and I'll show you where we're at kind of midway, so hang tight. Okay, so I just gave this a quick stir. It seems like the meat's coming along pretty good, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this continue to cook. The vegetables were a little bit frozen, so what I thought I would do is just throw the lid on it to kind of get that to start to thaw. So now that that's happening, I'm going to kick up the heat a little bit. I think I'm going to throw a little more seasoning on, and then we're going to get this thing going. Okay, so as I'm letting this cook, I went ahead and threw French fries into my air fryer, and I was thinking I could have totally made these in my air fryer. I could have also made these in the oven. I mean, I think this recipe would be super versatile no matter how you decided to make it. So that's always a good thing. Like, you know, if you're short on time and you want to multitask, totally just throw these in the oven on a sheet pan, and you would be good to go. Being as how I'm just sitting at home, It's fine that I'm sitting here doing these on the stove. I wonder if they're going to get, you know, it caramelized the way that I want them to. I probably would not have put this much water in it had I known how thin it was before I popped it in. So just a note to self, again, trial and error. I mean, that's how we all learn to cook. And if you are not comfortable just trying new recipes, trust me, just dig in with your heels and try it. What's the worst that's going to happen? You end up having to order takeout one night? I mean, at least you're giving it a try. So that's always my backup plan. If I cook something and it's really, really bad, which has happened, that's just fine. There's a takeout place at every corner. So I'm going to continue letting this cook. We're going to let our French fries sit over there in the air fryer and get done. And let me know if this just looks absolutely delicious to you, because it looks so good. It smells so good in here. Anytime you have peppers and onions going in a pan, super good. All right, so hang tight. I'll be back. Okay, this is coming together quite nicely. I kicked up the heat. I'm getting some more of that moisture out of the pan, which is totally working out fine. But let me know in the comments if you would have thrown this in the oven, or if you would have done this differently, because again, I am not the chef that I aspire to be. But let me know if you would have done this differently. I mean, that might be a fun little I don't know, bunch of comments. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it might be fun to read later to, you know, just to see if there's something else I could have done. So my French fries, I think, are done. I just heard that beep over there. So as soon as this gets done, we can start throwing together our steak hoagies. Again, they need to invent smell-o-vision because, wow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I really don't want to burn it, but I think that had I put this in the oven or put it in the air fryer, it would have crisped up a little more, or had I not used that water. I think that would have been the ticket, because I think there would have been enough moisture in the onions and green peppers to accommodate. So again, lesson learned. I'm still happy with the mixture itself. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this pan off. We're going to take you over. We're going to put these on our buns, and we are going to enjoy dinner. Now, the cheese that I'm using today is this Kroger smoked provolone, and this one is 2 SmartPoints per slice. So that's really not bad for a provolone cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and switch angles and we'll finish this recipe up. Okay, so I have 2 hoagie buns out here for my husband. We're going to go ahead and throw some cheese on his. Probably going to do 1.5 slices on his, just to kind of give him a little extra cheesy goodness there. And then I'm going to throw 1 slice on my hot dog bun. Yes, I chose to do the hot dog bun because it's only 3 SmartPoints, and then I can just enjoy some fries and not feel guilty about it. So I'm going to put that on here, put 1 on each side. Perfect. All right, so I just want to tell you, I redeemed myself, because when I kicked my pan up on high, it actually did caramelize a little bit, and it looks a ton better. Hopefully you'll be able to see the caramelization. Can you see some of that? Maybe not with this light, but trust me, it's there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of this on mine. And it says this makes 7 servings, so I'm thinking that's probably a good amount. I could measure it out, but I'm just going to go ahead and count 3 points for it instead of the 2 that it was calling for, and I think that'll be totally fine. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this into the microwave really quick. He can have more meat because he doesn't count points. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this into the microwave real quick, get that cheese melted, and with that said, we are going to enjoy some dinner. So hopefully you liked today's video, and hopefully you tried this one on your own. I'm sure it's going to taste absolutely amazing. So have a great day. We will see you next time.